welcome back. They're only a year old, but this next team we're going to meet has already cracked a serious nod on the gaming front. They call themselves Thoopid, and this is their story.
Thoopid is a game development company based in Cape Town, focusing their efforts on mobile gaming. Their latest effort, Snailboy, has not only been well critiqued, it's also hit the top 20 best new games on iTunes internationally and the top 100 paid games list in the US. It's also hit the top 2 paid apps in the South African App Store. What's even more surprising is that the team is not even a year old.
We were inspired to start Thoopid because of the advertising industry that all our individuals have been working in. It has a lot to do with gamification, getting clients' products online, Facebook activations, microsites. So what we wanted to do was to have a company where we can just focus on building games and be our own client. As an indie development company, you need a lot of budget for marketing to get the word out. So we're trying to do as much social and marketing as possible to get the game out there. So it just takes a little bit longer without the big budgets of the big companies.
Snailboy is definitely Thoopid's hit title. The gameplay is incredibly simple and, like most things minimalistic in life, is most likely the reason for its success. The player takes Snailboy on a journey to collect his shell with very simple finger motions.
So the game mechanic we wanted to use was something that people were used to already, being the catapult mechanism. A lot of the games out there use that mechanism, but we wanted to take that mechanism and add a lot more animation and life to the character. I mean, he's a very lovable guy. That is what we're hoping that the world will see and really fall in love with him and have a lot of sympathy with him because he's lost his shell pack. And the sneaky shadow gang are just, they're very, very bad guys.
A studio that's being established, even at the small scale that Thoopid is, needs a few projects going to keep it going. Not to mention a building packed with creative people itching to try their hands at a new challenge.
At Thoopid, we've got a couple of things planned next, being Snailboy version 2. I can't say too much about exactly what it's going to be, but the worlds are going to be a lot bigger, his animations are going to be bigger, the control mechanisms and the functionality of the character is going to be a lot bigger, and the gameplay and playability is just going to be 3-4 times as large. Parting words of wisdom from us would be to really love what you do, have a massive enthusiasm for gaming, for your product. I love coming in the morning and seeing the excitement of the whole team, the great ideas that we get presented, of just wanting your product to succeed.
Although games like GTA have credits that roll on for upwards of half an hour, the exciting mobile movement has allowed small teams of passionate game developers, like these guys over here, even on the tip of Africa, to impact and change the world. Snailboy is one example, a powerful example of what can be achieved when these sorts of people get together. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a little preoccupied.